In some of the world's most popular tourist destinations, animals are being exploited for profit. But British wildlife activists are fighting back.
The pool's tiny.
Using cameras and smartphones, they are going undercover to explore and expose these practices.
My name's Ruth and I'm in Napa in Cyprus.
But I'm not a tourist. I'm a bird lover and filmmaker, and I'm here to investigate one of the biggest illegal slaughters of wild birds in the world, part of which is happening on British land. I've heard that an estimated 15,000 birds can die in a day on the British Army base.
It's almost dead.
So I want to see for myself what's going on
This is terrifying.
and meet the activists who are trying to put a stop to this wildlife bloodbath. More than 1 million British tourists visit Cyprus every year, but that's not our only connection. On the island, there's about 100 square miles of British land. After independence, nearly 70 years ago, the British held on to 2 military bases, and I'm heading to one of them.
I'm in the British Sovereign Base and I've come to meet up with someone from Cabs, but he's asked me to hide his identity.
We have a lot of violence against us, people smashing our cars, people attacking us. It can be very dangerous.
What is it? What's going on here? What's the situation?
Well, people here are trapping the migratory birds that are passing through Cyprus every spring and autumn in order to be sold in the black market. And the number of birds killed every year are 2.5 million at least per year, which makes Cyprus one of the deadliest places for birds in the world.
To catch birds in huge numbers, trappers use massive nets and sonic decoys, devices that play birdsong to attract them in. Because Cyprus lies on the main migration route from Europe to Africa, thousands are caught each day, like robins and blackcaps, familiar birds in Britain. The birds are then cooked up in a traditional dish called ambelopoulia.
This is the end product, the dead birds.
The black market trade in dead birds is worth up to 15 million euros per year.
You can see how many trapping sites can be found within the British bases.
And why is it so much worse in the British base?
I would say because the people have understood that it is much easier for them to go into the British base and trap there than outside in the Republic.
For my first mission, I'm meeting up with the entire team from Cabs. About a dozen volunteers from all over Europe.
It's a problem across the whole of Cyprus, but it's beyond belief in the British areas, and I can't quite see why that is.
The plan is to go out into the British base and search for illegal nets.
What are we expecting to see?
Mostly nets, especially where we are going, it would be nets and decoys.
Yeah. What are the chances that we'll get caught by these people tonight?
Hopefully we won't get caught.
What would happen if we did?
In the middle of the night, in the area we'll be, I guess we will get beaten.
The military base covers 50 square miles. It's open access for the activists and the trappers. To avoid getting caught, we split into small teams and begin the search for illegal nets.
My God, this is terrifying. You can hear birdsong everywhere. And we found probably a dozen or so nets. It's huge. It's huge. I can't believe how much trapping stuff there is here, though.
Each of these massive nets can catch dozens of birds every night.
Look. It's almost dead. I don't know what to do, really. This makes me feel sick.
One of the team spots lights approaching.
I would say it looks like a car light. The trappers come in the middle of the night to check their nets and to remove some thrushes because they scream.
Before we leave the base, I set a camera trap next to a net to try and capture illegal bird trapping.
Basically, we've had a night of walking around the British base, and lots of us have rescued different birds, and some of them brought them back to the car park, and they just released them. And it's great to see so many birds go. I'm really cold. But it's not so nice to watch the ones that are clearly in shock, that aren't flying away. In fact, that's really distressing. These birds are so messed up. Okay, I'm just going to go up to the cabs team to find out what happened to my camera trap, because I gather one of the members of the team picked it up last night, so fingers crossed they've got something good. This is it.
Wow. Horrible man.
There's a dude who's just come along. In fact, he's not a dude, he's a fucking wanker. And he's taking these birds out of a net. He's putting the net into a bag, and he's taking it away, and like it's horrific. Tonight there's a big raid happening, and the cabs people are taking down every single net that's there. So we've just got to a net, and we've just found a long-haired owl.
While some of the activists take down nets, the rest of us rescue birds back at the cars.
I'm so sorry.
Do you see the bit I mean? Just a tight bit, yeah.
I think he's too hot.
We're gonna really.
It feels good to save even more birds, but the mission has had much greater success. The team have removed over 270 illegal nets from British soil. It's another step towards stopping the slaughter.
They're laying them out at the moment so they can make a good publicity photo with them. Hope it works, because this is shocking. All collected on British base land in Cyprus. Madness.